Nope, that's what we ended with. Boat's on the trailer, just gotta put on the straps. We're out of here. Alright, see you guys back at the cottage. Alright, so we're back at the cottage. Got our pike here. The first part of this is just pretty much like any other fish, but I'll show you. There's one thing I do differently, but pretty straightforward. This is the second part that after they soak in some salt water, that I'll show you how to get the Y bones all out. Alright, so first thing on pike, just take that. It just makes, you don't have to, but it just makes it a lot easier to deal with when you're filleting it. Cut that, the center fins out. Then, like I said, just like pretty much any other fish, come in there. Pull the backbone down. Now, I don't like cutting through the ribs, but I mean, if that's your thing, you do it that way. I think it is neater to do it like this. And again, flip it over. Work along that spine. Sever the pin bones. Right along the ribs. Okay, one pike fillet. Now, I will just rinse it in water. Then it just goes in here. I will rinse these again, and then I'll add some salt and let them sit in the fridge for, I don't know, a couple hours probably. What that does is it lets the meat firm up, and those, you can see the Y bones right there. What that does is the meat firms up, and it's a lot easier to cut those Y bones out. All right, like I said, that's pretty straightforward, like any other fish. The Y bone removal comes next after they soak in that saltwater brine mix in the fridge, just to firm the meat up. But I'll see you then. Okay, so here we are back to cleaning these pike. They've been chilling in the freezer. Now you can see the bigger ones, you can see them better, but there's a row of Y bones right here. Now what you're gonna want to do this, you can feel them too. Go on the loin side, the back side of these Y bones. What you're gonna do, make a cut. You hear that? Just ticking along those Y bones. Now you want to open that up, angle the knife. You're almost scraping. There. So you open it up like that. Here's your Y bones. I don't know if you heard that. Now come on the opposite side, the belly side, on the other side of those Y bones. And if you're new to this, leave a little extra, because there's not much waste, and the waste that is, you couldn't have done anything with it anyway. So you can see them there, feel them. Okay, you made those cuts good. Here we go. Make another cut, and then what you're going to want to do, again, angle your knife, and you're going to connect those two. And if you did it right, there you go. Those are all your Y bones. You got to think, those Y bones hence the name. That's Y, like that. So one sweeping out and then one straight down. That's the row of them. Now there's a little meat on there. Then if you can these, I mean, you don't have to worry about them. Canning will take care of the bones, but I mean, that's completely there, gone. This is a completely boneless fillet. I mean, it competes with walleye, how good it is. That's done. Alright, I hope the lighting was good and working with limited space, but I also, too, I'll put them on a drying rack like this, let them dry overnight in the fridge, then vacuum seal them. And if you're wondering, I'm leaving the skin on because I'm taking these home with me, and Canadian law requires you to leave skin on so the fish species can be identified if you're crossing the border. I'm going to get the rest of these done. Hope you guys enjoyed today. We'll see you tomorrow.